Hello, welcome to season 2 of Me History Sim. I'm bringing it back. Sorry, I think it's to finish season 1 because all my leagues and my basketball gym decided to don't want to see me again, just hates me, and lost the file. I didn't save it, so that's why. So yes, we're gonna have to redo it now, but hope this time we finish it. And I'll be posting an episode every other day. So let's get this going. So we're gonna get everything set up already pretty much. There's the teams. Y'all should know already by now. Boston Celtics, Chicago Stags, Cleveland Rebels, Detroit Falcons, New York Knicks, Philadelphia Warriors, Pittsburgh Ironmen, Portland Steamrollers, St. Louis Bombers, Toronto Huskies, and the Washington Capitals. Just me with them. Okay. I'm just going to as I have to pick a team, but it's not spectator mode. Yeah, that's been everything. Alright. Off the Knicks is Knicks are my favorite team. I'm a fan of the Knicks. Which we have not won the championship in 49 years. Please. Let's hope 2023 is our year. It's already October. Time's gone by fast, hasn't it? Let's do this. Let's get it going. First season. I won't show the season previews, but let's do this. Top players, draft prospects. Don't worry about Ralph Seward, Bob Klugish, Nobody Jorgensen, one name to say, Chick Halbert, Craig Hertzman, and John Magnin. What is wrong with these names at this point? So with that, I have a little bit of cough right now. I've been having a cough for nearly a month now. And I'm gonna get better now. I'm surprised. I know I don't have COVID, School hasn't been doing well for me. Let's hope this goes well. Let's do this. Season number 1. 1946, 1947. Before I continue, I'm saying, look, we even got player photos, which I don't think I had in the last one. Game has updated a little bit more since, I just did this. And let's continue. Player photos, I don't think I had that last time. Here we go. Let's go to the standings. Alright, the Eastern Conference, the Knicks top out the East. And we got Washington and Toronto coming up. For the West, Cleveland tops out the West. Pittsburgh and St. Louis come up with second and third seeds. The East, Boston, Providence, and Philadelphia. So Chicago and Detroit didn't make the playoffs. Boston usually wasn't that good, but the real champions in real life didn't even make the playoffs, and they were the worst team in the league. They won the championship in real life over the Chicago Stars 42. And also didn't make the playoffs. Wow, this. And the team who ended up being the worst team. The worst team in the league. And making the playoffs somehow. Because they. I'm getting drafted in the player, but never get to play the team never played again though. So who cares? The player who was Clifton McNeely never even played. He's not even in the game. Out there. And some of the players are in somewhat wrong draft classes. Like Dolph Shea is actually in the 1948 draft class. Got the 4th overall 48. George Mikan actually drafted in 1947. But decided to play for the NBA for one more year. And then come to the NBA. Or the BAA at the time. Let's go to the playoffs. Washington Capitals beat the Toronto Huskies 2-0. Pittsburgh Ironmen beat out Los Angeles Bombers 2-1. New York and Washington. Cleveland and Pittsburgh. New York, Cleveland. New York, Cleveland. Cleveland and Washington. New York and Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. New York and Cleveland. So at least my favorite team, the Knicks, on the finals, which they usually do that. And Cleveland, okay. What does Cleveland have? Clicker Herson. The Mogus. Well, if I look at Pittsburgh, the best name, do not press Maravich, which is the father of Pete Maravich. Surprisingly, Pete Maravich is his own death. And they said he doesn't want to play 10 years in the NBA and died of a heart attack at age 40. Which is exactly what he did. But that's nothing to say. Noel Jorgensen, even though, surprisingly... Wait, is this a mugshot or something? It looks like a mugshot. I meant Roger Jorgensen. Looks like someone made that in a video game from like the 1950s. Looks like a 2K creation. Looks like 2K trying to make a human, like a real human. But what the photo looks like, but let's go to the finals. Game 1 to the Knicks. Game 2 to Cleveland. Cleveland only played one season, surprisingly. Game 3 to New York. Game 4 to Knicks. Don't you dare lose it! Don't you dare, New York. Good, New York wins this. Toronto, Cleveland, Detroit, and Pittsburgh, and it was like, plus my bullets until we should have that. Champions, New York Knicks. Let's go, baby. The Finals MVP, Bob Cluggish. Semifinals MVPs. The MVP is Ralph Seward. 10.1 points, 12.3 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. Even though they only tracked points and sometimes even assists. Didn't track the rebounds until 1950-51. Which is quite surprising, which is Bob Cousy's rookie year. Defensive Player of the Year, Ralph Seward. Toronto? Okay. Wait, Roger and Toronto. Wait, what? Hold up. He played with St. Louis. St. Louis. For most of the games for that season he played was with Toronto, so that just doesn't sound right, but okay. Expansion. Baltimore Bullets enter the league. Okay. New York, please. See if we can go back. And most of the players at this time you probably wouldn't even know. So 1947 draft. My eyes are on currently on Paul Seymour, Carl Brown, and Ray Rocha, whatever. NFL was an okay player as well, and also as well as Ned Hickey, who's 45. Man, I was playing at 46. Imagine playing as a pro basketball player at age 46. 46. It's just embarrassing. Just because most of the players were injured. Then I'm playing 2 games, averaging about 1.7 points a game. Which, still, it's okay. So, the draft into Koloba. What's wrong? Why is everyone named Dick? I did get... Oh my, we were so close. New York, why? You Washington, you gonna... I've been better with like a Knicks legend. This is probably like the first Knicks superstar from Knicks. Clear. And I don't count Rush from Bertikoff. You know, he was a good player for the Knicks. The only reason why I don't like him, he also coached Wilt Chamberlain, which he was getting mean to him, which, don't know why. He also has a son, who's even alive yet. Oh no, he's like Looks like he's like 23 here. Even though he's -4, not even alive. Okay. Oh man, played 500. Man, he played 600 games. Man played quite a bit of games. Even though he didn't. Yeah, not having 10 points a game, only one double points a game, but he was pretty okay. I'm surprised I barely ever heard of this man. He's still alive. Oh, not too bad. So I've barely ever heard of this man. And VBK is his nickname. I get tired of that nickname. Why do I have to have such a boring name? I don't care. I can't wait. Let me think. What is he asking for? Because I don't need asking for. There's obviously afraid because one day. Thank you. Next time last year, let's just hope he progresses. Let's just hope. Let's just hope he does. Let's just hope he does. No, I'm screwed. We're still doing the 3 seasons right episode. We're still doing that. And shortened from 60 to 48 games. Tom King. What? He looks so damn ugly, his foot just doesn't want to load. He probably looks so ugly, he just doesn't want to show the face. Wait, so no. Oh, yes. This gonna be fun. Ralph Seward, Bob Klugish, and W. Hawkins' Bush from Pretty Cool. Bob Fitzgerald, not fun name to say. Genie Stump. Yeah, the Genius Stump. Probably the best names to say, W. Jorgensen, Bush from Pretty Cool, and Bob Fitzgerald. The probably is W. Jorgensen. Another fun name to say is Andrea Bargnani. Just the way David Stern said in draft. Just the Andrea Bargnani. Just the way he said it. It's amazing. Baltimore Bullets on the west somehow. Even though I was looking around on the east. Probably that so they had to make it look better. So it's even. Because I don't think any Washington's out west. DC. No, there. They had Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. I believe. Oh, wait. Pittsburgh out more. And Pittsburgh's more east than Philadelphia, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see later next season after 47-48. And the Tonkovich and I gonna play about Ralph Seward, Nobby Jorgensen, Johnny Simmons, Elmar Morgenthaler, Paul Burnley. These names are. Remember when he's getting with the. What is that big lump on his neck? Did y'all see what's that big lump on his neck? Did you swallow a whole damn grenade or something? I don't know how to move so he damn swallowed a whole damn hand grenade. 1947, 1948. Back in this season B. 67, oh my god, they gotta give me my 69. How did 69 game schools mix? We were standings. If I can click the standing. And on the East, New York, Providence, and Philadelphia at top of the East, with Boston missing the playoffs. This is before Bob Cousy and Bill Russell, so. St. Louis, Chicago, Baltimore top out in the West, and Washington misses the playoffs. Yeah, out West, no one goes above 500. Not just a sixth. We're still only but okay. Even though an expansion team in real life, the Baltimore Orioles, who were just an expansion team, won the championship in their first season. Which is the first, only 1 and 2 times that has ever happened. 1948 with the Baltimore. And that next season, 1949 with the Minneapolis Lakers, who got damn had George Mikan. George Mikan, pretty much like, up in this direction, like, see you later, chickers. George Mikan's just a damn newborn. He's just been born. Look at that little baby. That looks like a fat, ugly baby. Like Dudley Dursley. And my brain. Guys shouldn't be laughing at that part. Okay, though. Okay, we have Chicago Stacks beat Baltimore Bullets in the 2 games. And Philadelphia Warriors upsetting the Pumpkin Rose 2-1. Okay. Let's go to the conference finals. New York, Chicago. New York, St. Louis. New York, Chicago. New York in the finals again in Chicago. Chicago Stacks against the New York Knicks. Let's go New York. Let's hope we can get back to back. I'll be happy. New York beat Chicago. New York. Up. Oh, don't you dare blow the field lead. Let's go. I don't care about 4 new teams until like I don't win. Finals MVP Silver. Okay, that's your MVP 14.1 points, 12.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists. What? This is no. 20 rough 12.8 points, 2.4 blocks. Okay, what's the rough receiver? Look at your red rook, not too bad. Okay. I bet he's gonna retire as 46. Like, Expansion draft, we get the Fort Wayne Pistons, the Indianapolis Jets, the Minneapolis Lakers, and the Rochester Royals. And only 3 of those 4 teams are still in league today. None of one decides to screw off. And none of those cities don't have teams anymore except the team that ended up leaving. Only Jordan is another team back in 1976. Hold on a second. Let's go. Keep the expansion draft in the draft. So this is an okay draft. And they talk about the Lakers, but George Mikan to Baltimore. I wonder why Baltimore's gonna be winning a bunch of championships. Arnie Risen out in Philadelphia. Who we ain't getting no one good. I want to start winning championships early. So it gets some. The good players are taken. Don't care, but free doesn't make nothing good for each. Surely. To 48, not to 49. Once a month from 48 to 60 games. 1948. Top 10 players. Have we George Mikan, Bob Seward, Sean Simmons. That's a player. Probably isn't a player. Oh, it is. I thought it isn't. And I'm Michigan, the same place where I'm from. Amazing. Small logos, you know I hate them. You know I do it. You should know me by now. These small logos, which I don't want the full logos. Please stop giving me small logos. Let's go. It's 1948-1949 season. Okay, standings now we're up in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Baltimore, Boston, New York, and Philadelphia top out the East. In Washington Providence missing West Chicago, Minneapolis, St. Louis, and Indianapolis, top of the West with Rochester and Fort Wayne missing. Baltimore probably topping out with George Mikan. Like he's like, oh my, whoa, what we, dude. First round, Chicago beats Indianapolis, St. Louis beats Minneapolis. Baltimore beats Philadelphia. Oh, New York beats Boston. Okay. Baltimore, Chicago. Chicago wins that one, but New York, come on, please. We made the finals, but we made the finals, so not too bad. Then we got Baltimore and Chicago. Please, Chicago, please. Something for Chicago, please. Game 1 to Baltimore, game 2 to Baltimore, game 3 to Baltimore. Baltimore Bullets win the championship. Providence Steamrollers with the league with 6 teams entering the NBL merger, which will be next episode. See that on Saturday, since I'm doing this every other day. This will be out tomorrow. Baltimore Bullets. James MVP George Mikan. MVP George Mikan has 23.1 points, 15.6 rebounds, 2.9 assists. Multiplayer of Seaward. Rookie of the year George Mikan probably most likely would be. Why wouldn't it be anyways? So league teams. If you want to check that. Recap of the current season so far. First season, 46-47. New York beats Cleveland. 47-48. New York again for the second year back-to-back. Beat Chicago in the third season. Baltimore beats Chicago. Chicago beats back finals and still lost. Not too bad. See what could happen in the next episode. Also, I will download, I'll load up this Explorer and put it up in the comments. Or probably maybe in the description. Load it up on your device and you can look up stats if you want. Let's get going. See you. Bye.